Hey everybody, I'm here today to do a review of this book, The 10X Rule by Grant Cardone. I just finished reading this book and I absolutely loved it. And I wanted to do a review of this book just to share my opinion of the book with you in this video. Alright, let's get right to it. First and foremost, I truly believe that everybody should read this book. And that's simply because I truly believe that everybody wants to improve their life. And one of the best ways to do that is to 10x your life. And Grant tells you exactly how to 10x your life in this video. If you can imagine all of the things in your life, not just one thing, but all of the things in your life, and if you can imagine them 10 times better, then this book is for you. If you want to improve your health 10 times to the level of what it is right now, this book's for you. You want to improve your income. You want to improve your relationships. You want to improve your mindset 10x of what they are right now. This book is for you. Now, with regards to speaking about the actual content of the book, I like it simply because it's almost like I can hear Grant's voice as I'm reading and I can hear how he's saying things and the way that he would say things. Grant is a very high energy person that works extremely hard, and you can definitely read that and feel that as you read through this book. Now, it's broken down into relatively small sections, which I really like. There are 20-something chapters. I believe it's 23. There are 23 chapters in this book, which is absolutely awesome because what I like to do is I like to carve out just a little bit of time every few days for reading. So what I'll do, or what I did, I should say, but what I'll do with most books and what I did with this book is I would carve out, 15 to 20 minutes. I would read a chapter and then I would wait 3 or 4 days to read the next chapter. So it actually took me a long time to read this book, but I'll tell you why it worked for me and why it can work for you too, whether you read it all at once or you use my method. What I did and what I like doing, by doing that, it allowed me to actually take that motivation and that information that I gained from that chapter and use it for the next 3 or 4 days. And by doing that, it takes me a long time to read the book. It's a small investment. When you buy a book like this, you're paying a relatively small investment, and if you spread that investment out over like 100 days, then guess what? You're going to get a ton of value from the book. Now, what Grant tells you to do and what he tells you how to do is take your life and just 10x it. And what that means is you're going to be doing basically the opposite of what other people do. Most people tend to retreat when things go bad, right? When things are going bad, most people retreat, they claw back. But what Grant does and what he tells you to do is he tells you to go 10 times harder. So if you think about a goal right now that you haven't reached, if you think about your effort that you're putting forth to achieve that goal, can you 10x your effort? And will 10xing your effort allow you to achieve that goal faster or achieve it at all? Most likely the answer is going to be yes. So right now, if you're working out for half an hour a day, okay, half an hour a day, that's your workout and you're not seeing results. Well, for the next week, can you possibly work out for 5 hours every day? You probably could in a safe way. You could do it in a smart way, and that will allow you to reach your goals. If right now you're putting in 3 hours of work on your side hustle to increase your income, well, can you 10x that? Can you put in 30 hours of work for the next week to increase your income? Can you do that? The answer is almost always going to be yes. What it comes down to is this, and this is what Grant is trying to say. I believe this is what Grant is trying to say. Obviously, I'm not Grant, so I can't speak for him, but I believe this is what he's trying to say. I think that he's trying to tell you that if you're not reaching your goal right now, you need to 10x your effort. Whether it's your sales goal, whether it's your personal goal, whether it's your goal at work, whether it's your goal with your relationship with your spouse, with your friend, with your cousin, with your sibling, whether it's a goal to be, in better health, no matter what your goal is, if you can 10 times your efforts, if you can 10x your efforts, there's a really good chance that you are going to achieve that goal. And I'll tell you right now, after I finished reading this book, as soon as I finished reading this book, my efforts went through the roof. Now what happens is that usually happens and then they start to subside, right? The next month or two. But then you pick up some more motivation. Maybe I'll reread a chapter in this book and I'll 10x my efforts again. And then that 10x of effort will produce better results, will allow me to achieve my goals faster. And that 10x will then become the normal. It will become 1x. So what you do is you 10x that again, and you keep doing that. And eventually you're going to reach all of your goals. You're going to have the life of your dreams, and you're going to be well ahead of everybody else. That's what it comes down to. 99.9% of people, in my belief, use a 1x rule. They do 1x their effort, and then they probably complain when they can't achieve their goals. They don't think about their effort, they think about the excuses towards not achieving their goals. This book will allow you, I'm hitting the book really hard here. This book will allow you to realize that it's your efforts that are the problem, and it's not an excuse. Your efforts are the reason that you're not achieving your goal. If you're not 10xing your efforts, not 2x, not 3x, if you're not 10xing your efforts, then you're not doing what you need to do to achieve those goals and fulfill your dreams. And it's that simple. I love this book. It really motivated me. It helped my mindset because I already had a relatively hardworking mindset, like a very hardworking mindset, but this allowed me to realize that even though I thought I was working at my hardest, I can keep pushing myself harder and harder and harder. I can multiply my efforts, and therefore I can multiply my results and my achievements. So I just wanted to do this review of the 10x rule by Grant Cardone. I really hope you've enjoyed this video review. I loved reading this book, and I definitely would highly recommend this book to basically everybody, because I think everybody deserves to improve their life, and I think everybody should improve their life. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you like my energy, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below as a comment, and of course be sure to subscribe for more great videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.